Sessions. All right, so before we finished an entire song together, which is the next video, this is our first lyric book, and we filled this thing with unfinished songs, and we're gonna play a lot of those.
Yeah.
So
we were bad about not finishing songs. We'd write like chorus or verse and be like, okay, go.
One of the number one things I think that we've learned through this book, by the end of this book, was that the most important thing is finishing. If you don't like what you're working with, you can tweak it, but turn it into something, right? Don't just go, nah, that's not good, and then like just move on to the next, and then keep doing that. That's what this is. That's this like 30 times. Months and months and months in this book. And let's see. We've all got friends. That's the first one. My best friend. What is that? You see the stars across the sky shining for you?
That was one line that we wrote. I wrote it on the piano. If you want to hold it up to them. Really the only significant part about this is that we also knew literally nothing about theory. As you can see from our E minor 7, E minor 6, E minor 5, E minor 4 sus notation. We're like, what are these chords? I don't know, but the first one's E minor, I know that. And then you just go down from there. This one's one that you did.
Okay, here's one.
You want this?
Yeah, we're gonna swap guitars here.
We did a lot of songs in standard and a lot of songs in a tuning called Open D. And so there's a lot of this going on.
This one wasn't actually the first one in this book, but we're going from one cover to the other, so I think we jumped around quite a bit when writing in this book. But
yeah, we kind of flip to a random page and then do it.
Yeah, we learned a lot about writing songs in these little tidbits, but we didn't get a lot of experience for a solid 6 to 8 months with finishing songs. And so later when we started going, we're going to finish songs, we learned that we didn't know how. So that was pretty rough. But this is a little piece that never became anything. So it goes like... Turned around and I found who I'm looking for. Life is just as beautiful as you think. I don't... The guitar part and everything turned into
Right where we should be, right?
Candy Grace.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Another option when writing, if one part of your song sucks, use it in a different song.
Yeah, that was the idea.
The good part. Use the good part.
I didn't like half of these lyrics. The Lord sits atop his holy throne, and he told me that we shall never be alone. I thought that in trying to be even a little bit like Mumford, like, man, I want to be like Mumford and Sons, that lyrics had to be kind of like out of the Bible and...
sound old.
This is bad. So yeah, I recycled the guitar part. Know how to recycle. Let's see, what's next? Yeah, we did jump around a lot. That's a finished song from much later.
That was something that you wrote down. I don't even know what that is.
One day we will walk the beaches white. I said, one day we will set out to the ocean. We circled it in blue, and I don't even know what that means.
I think blue means sad.
Yeah, we were like, that's sad. Like 2 years later. But this has an orange check mark on it. What is this?
Oh, that's another one.
That's Teach Me.
Yeah.
I can't wait to show Teach Me.
So another thing that happened is that we would, like, a lot of these were unfinished, and then when we got the mindset, like, we are going to finish stuff, we did come back and finish some of these, and so those will get played eventually.
Wow, it's a lot of just little tidbits.
There's this one.
So many of these lyrics are just
I'm not gonna remember
crazy.
I'm not gonna remember the.
The question is, what were we even talking about when we wrote these lyrics? I don't even think we knew. We were just writing words. Actually, the way that I've summed it up is I was just writing words that didn't have any meaning. Tanner was writing bad poetry.
Yeah, that was very accurate. When I'm awake, I still will wait for you to rise, to look you in the eye. That's kind of all it was.
Yeah, it's all that's on the page. Oh, there's this over here, this little tiny miniature. What do they call it? Fine print.
Oh yeah.
I heard you call. I could not see at all. All right, next page.
Yeah, a lot of these songs also were like had no clue what we were saying.
Ooh, this is an old favorite.
Oh heck yeah! This was
this is all you.
when I started to really get into Of Monsters and Men, so I wanted to sound like them and like Dirty Paws.
Mumford of Monsters and Men. That was kind of the way that our stuff went.
Yeah, it's good. Incoming cringe factor. This is about to be really bad. You're gonna have to find.
I think
this.
we did a lot on Capo 3.
A lot, yeah.
Like almost everything was Capo 3.
We did like multiples of 3. Capo 3, 6, or 9. Okay, so this was really bad. I wanted to tell a story, and so I wrote lyrics saying how I wanted to tell a story about a story. I remember a story was told on a day with thunder and rain. Listen close as it all unfolds. Oh, come hear the fabulous scene. The sun shining down the scorching heat. So that's kind of it. There were like probably 2 other lines. Thirst in the town, hunger in the street. The sound of war in the distance it rings.
Whoa.
People's minds on meaningless things. I kind of had the idea of like revelation in my mind too. This was another one that I did that I started.
This is good.
Open your doors, swing wide your gates. This treasure you searched for, it now awaits. And I'll carry your step, you answer no, there's nothing left to see. Yeah, it's kind of
The melody was actually, you're kind of getting somewhere with the
the melody wasn't too bad. It was, the lyrics were kind of
so let's read some of those.
Open your doors, swing wide your gates. This treasure you've searched for, it now awaits. I knock at your step, you answer no, there's nothing left. I see the hate in your eyes, you've blinded yourself with your pride. I shake the dust off my feet as I take my leave to go. When I was tired and weak, you left me alone. I don't know why I wrote these lyrics, because I really was in a good place back then. And these lyrics are the lyrics of someone who is in pain.
I think so much of it was just like writing down whatever.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's very little thought put into what we were actually saying.
No, this never had music. I don't even know. What does this mean?
Here's another blue circle. Another sad circle.
Yeah, sad circle. Hey, yours has a sad circle. Don't just point out my sad circles. There it is, sad circle.
It's true.
On both of ours. More words that don't mean anything. Walking through the sunshine on a cloudy day. Though you tell the world I'm here to stay. Travel through the moonlight. Walk through all the empty space. That's all there is. No idea.
Again, no idea what's happening.
No idea what I'm talking about. It's not like I'm even thinking like, what do I want to say?
Yeah.
It's just kind of randomness. What's that? Here on the clouds, I wish we could stay because
that's more verses to teach me.
The world and all its troubles seem to drift away. The sun showing us its warmth as we talk about our loves, and there's nothing else we need. Our family is enough. Aww.
I was a real sweetheart.
That's great. You know what this is?
I never had music to this,
I'm gonna
but
put this guitar over
just
here.
another bit of lyrics. I came home for a place to rest my head, but what I found instead was a bitter truth of what I had always feared. Really, I don't know why. Like I had some of these like kind of troubled lyrics.
We thought it needed to have a heftiness to it.
You have to have a problem in order to have a solution.
Well, we didn't present the solution.
No, we just wrote about problems.
We just enjoyed the dark place.
Yeah. Ooh. What do you feel about this?
What's this? Oh, snap. Okay. This, like...
Did you like this?
There was... No.
You're not going to play it?
There was Mumford and Sons, there was Of Monsters and Men, but man, there was Snow Patrol. And honestly, there was more Mumford and Sons than anything. But I stole straight from Snow Patrol. I can't think right now what the song was, but you could probably guess off of the... It was like, where the light shines low, nobody knows. Life is a mystery to us all. That's a Snow Patrol song. And that actually just cringe. Why do we laugh the way we laugh? It seems there's so much we don't know.
Oh.
We could dance, but why would we really dance?
In the end.
When there's clouds covering up all that we really do. Oh yeah, in the end.
Yeah.
In the end. So this is just a bunch of junk. We live! Exclamation point. We follow our lives. We know no strife! Exclamation point. And then...
You wrote this song with like your mom had like the... In this house, we do laugh, we do hugs.
Yeah, she had one of those signs that was on the wall that said, like, in this house, we do laughter, we do hugs, we do fun. It's not worth reading all of this, but just to make it clearer how I was just writing words that didn't have any meaning. Right here, I put, we follow our lives, we know no strife. And then in parentheses, as a suggestion, I was like, through all the strife?
Which one's better?
Which one sounds better?
It doesn't matter what it means, it's just what I like it to be.
Yeah, we live, we love, in the sunshine, oh. I'm not going to lie.
That was my part.
That's in your handwriting, so.
I wrote it down because we were doing it at the same time.
Yeah, we recycled actually a lot of the crappy bits from that and made a much better song called Lovely. Let's see. Lots of recycling here. What's this?
I don't even know what this was. Someday we could go and run away off to a distant place. If this is what you meant when you said we should.
Yeah. And that takes up the entire page. It's just right here and the rest is blank. Like we were gonna
That's
have
it.
more. Dude, back in the days when life was just
lot of like
life was
sitting,
this notebook.
A lot of
and
like
Pokemon.
sitting at the piano and just in silence. Like, what do you think we should do? I don't know, man. It's a tricky song. What do you think we should do? I don't know. Let's go play Pokemon.
Who's that Pokemon?
Bad songwriting. Bad songwriting.
And if we needed a break, there's Pokemon and there was ping pong. More stuff that just turned into other stuff. What is this? What is this?
What is this? I never had a title or anything like that, but and so I just started scribbling stuff down. You made nothing of what you planted here. You see nothing, so let me make this clear. All you need is some brand new eyes. I think I don't remember how the rest of it goes. I don't remember how the rest of it goes.
I'll sing it. You play. You turn away when people say your name and hide yourself behind your smiling face. All you need is a reason why. Tell me all of your story now. Tell me all of your smiles and frowns.
Oh dear God.
Show me where you would turn around, or if you could even turn it all. No, it's not done.
Oh no.
If you go your own way from here, yeah, if you go your own way from here, will you leave chasing better years? I'm red.
I didn't realize how bad that was. You do a great job too of just making it the best version of it.
I don't mean to put down.
Hey, what else do you have in here? Yeah, I don't think I had anything else in here. Yeah.
Is that it? Wow.
Then we had stuff on our phones, I think, as well.
Oh, tons of stuff on our phones.
Those have since been deleted. There's so much of what we did got deleted or lost because we didn't care enough to keep it. That book might be like half of what we did for several months. And so again, the moral of the story is finish what you start and document.
Yeah, write this stuff down.
Even if you hate it, there's a lot in there that we hate.
We had two options. We could have either lit this book on fire, which we almost did like 5 years ago, or we could have kept it very safe, and I'm very glad we did.
Yeah, I'm glad too. Because if nothing else, You got to look back and see how far you've come as a songwriter.
And then
Just
we
all
had
good
this
stuff.
lyric book, which we filled with our next 65 finished songs or so.
All finished.
And at the very back of this book, I had a lot of unused lyrics. There were just a ton of my own junky things. Probably midway through this beautiful book, I realized that Tanner was putting most of his stuff in here because it stayed at his house. And so I actually bought this before we put any songs in here, and I had a number of unused lyrics back here. I just want to read some of these for a moment. Tell me this, what's the difference in yesterday and today? It's that yesterday I hadn't found you, and today I saw an angel's face.
Oh.
You're like a cloud when it's sunny, and like the rain, you help me drift away. Out of the thought that I could change one life today, I won't ever look away. Ooh, that was from Don't Stop the Rain.
Oh, really?
And then it didn't get used, and I thought it was so good that it needed to be saved, potentially for a later day.
It was good, but not good enough.
Wow. I will call your name. I will sleep through the pain and find the wrong in my ways. Down at the docks, waiting for something. Live it up without no fear. I can see both far and wide, that with what tomorrow may bring. I actually stopped reading all one, and I was just reading tons of different random bullet
I
points.
was wondering.
They're all junk anyway.
Yeah.
They don't matter.
So those are our beginning days of unfinished songs, and
Finish, finish, finish.
always. Yeah, those are kind of really all the lessons. Just finish and document. And don't hate yourself if you stuck at the beginning, because pretty much everybody does.
Yeah, it's really like you hear everyone else on the internet say, just do.
Yeah.
Do more. Because filling this with junk, we got just enough good stuff from page to page that we were able to recycle. I mean, you can go through your old stuff if you document and pull
salvage a lot
out
of things.
what you like and make new songs. A large part of the process is you have to do something bad to then realize what was bad about it, what made it bad, and then pulling out the good stuff. That right there is proof that you're headed in the right direction if you wrote something bad and then you're able to pull something good out of it and then write something a little better. This was like 8 months. The junk that we just said in 15 minutes or so, 8 months worth of our life of thinking, we're going to be the next Mumford & Sons. We would say that to ourselves, to each other. We'd go to the pool and we would be like talking about how we're going to rent a van and go tour America and play on a stage in front of 10,000 people. With what's in this book.
Coming a long way.
Coming a long way.
Still got a long way to go. So still applying everything that we were talking about. And good.